we are talking about in-laws, please ignore the noise in the background. I really needed to make this video, hence why I just couldn't wait till my neighbors put up their gen. What is it with in-laws tormenting their sister-in-laws, their brother's wife especially? What is it? Why? Why do in-laws, if it's not mother-in-law, it is sister-in-law, why is it that it is we women that is always a thorn on the flesh of our fellow woman? Why? What is it? What is going on? Some mothers wants to control their son. Some mothers want to, like, the training you could not give to him from 1 month old till he turns 18, 20. You could not give that child, that son, that training. It is when that child is a full-blown adult and married that you think you want to control him, that you think you want to do the training. You've done your part as a mother. Let the wife have peace. Some mother-in-laws are so tormenting. They are so tormenting that they are almost becoming a source of depression to their sons' wives. If you want to talk about how she drinks water, how she keeps cup, what is it? Give her a break. Some families may God not allow us marry into the wrong families. Because if you mistakenly marry into the wrong family, even the air that you breathe becomes a problem. That is why I say, any family you want to get married into, and there is anybody showing you any atom of hatred, especially your mother-in-law, my dear, run. Because that person, that woman will stop at nothing to make your life miserable. And then we'll talk about sister-in-laws. It's enough that you have to deal with mother-in-law, and then sister-in-laws too. Please learn to know your place in the lives of your married brothers. Some sisters, una too, they overdo. They overdo. Especially the ones that are married to a quiet woman. You want to pocket the person. You want to rubbish the person at every given opportunity. And then you've forgotten that you yourself, you will still get married. Some are even married. To my greatest surprise, some of them are even going through worse in their marriages. Yet you want to come and torment your brother's wife. Why? Who told you that you have that much of authority over your brother once he's married? Anyway, it still boils down to the kind of person the husband is. Because I see no reason why, as a married man, you allow your mother and your sister, some even younger sisters, even if it's elder sister, to talk down on your wife. Treat your wife like trash. You know the worth of a man when you see his wife. Yes. You know the moral standard of a man when you see his wife and how the wife is addressed by his family members. Some of you men you just join your family to tear down your wife, tear down your home. And then when that wife stands up for herself because the only person that is meant to protect her has joined the family to tear her down, and then you say she's not a good wife. And then sister-in-laws, they know it, all kind of sister-in-laws. How dare you come to your brother's house and you want to decide and dictate how the house should be run? You want to come and tell your brother's wife how to live, how to eat, how to breathe. Like, please, cut it off. Cut it off. Enough with all these people's drama. Enough. Enough with it. If someone does that to you in your own husband's home, will you be happy? How will you take it? You want to be a wife in your husband's house and also a wife in your brother's house? Some of you don't even know how to draw the line. And sometimes when you even see those sister-in-laws that are treating their wives anyhow, there are people that riff-raff. There are some that on a norm they're not reach the slippers where the wife wear. But because the wife now, the African mentality, the wife always have to endure and take some bullshit just so she wouldn't look or sound disrespectful. I'm not saying you should be disrespectful to your in-laws. Respect them, yes. They are your families. Respect them. But one thing you should never condone is anybody choking hand into your eyes. You are not a dummy. Stand up for yourself if need be. You see some in-laws want to trash their sister-in-law's family. You see some in-laws want to talk down on their sister-in-law's their sister-in-law's family. Like, why? How? Why? Some in-laws, some sister-in-laws and mother-in-law behave as if the wife, their son or their brother is doing the wife a favor by marrying her. No, it's the wife that is doing you people a favor by marrying you. Because if they even leave some families, they will not go fit marry on herself. yet you want to torment, yet you want to take away the joy of another woman. Some wife cannot boldly make statements in their own house just because they are scared of how the sister-in-law will perceive it or how the mother-in-law will see it. Some are scared to their bone. Some are even running into depression because of how they are being treated in their own house. All because they are so quiet and I don't want issues. Sometimes try to quarrel. Yes. Sometimes wife, try to stand up for yourself. Don't allow anybody to tell you how to run your home. As much as you want to respect your husband's family, don't let anybody dictate for you how to live your life and run your home. What is it? Enough with all you people's abuse on your brothers and your son's wife. Mothers, know your place in the life of your married son. Know your place. The place you used to hold when he was a bachelor is no longer the space you hold now that he is married. Yes, respect yourself. So that when the wife starts standing up for herself, all of you will turn back and say she's being disrespectful, she's a bad wife, she's this. Some of you mothers want to be in charge of everything that concerns your son. Some of you even want to tell your son when to sleep with the wife. What is it? Enough with that. And then for sister-in-laws, I have no word for you. My only prayer for you is that whatever you do to your brother's wife, twice as much of what you do, the shege where they show that person, will be done to you by your own in-laws. Do you understand? You'll be paid back in your own coins. So what happens to women supporting women? Shout out to all those mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws that stand by their brother's wife, that treats them like family, not the ones that want to turn you to something you are not. Some in-laws look for any slighted opportunity to tear you down, to talk down on you. Some have talked their brother's wife. Some mothers have talked their son's wife into depression. Enough. Know your place in the lives of your married son. Enough with the pock-nosing. Enough with the gossip. Enough with the ill treatment. Enough with the maltreatment. Sister-in-laws and mother-in-laws. You people should know your place. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Respect your brother's wife. Respect your son's wife. You cannot be treating her anyhow because you feel like she's not family. If you don't see your brother's wife as family, then you as a sister-in-law should not be seen as, you should not get mad when you are not seen as family too in your husband's house. If you don't see your son's wife as a family, then you as their mother, you are not family because you are also a wife. What is it? Give your son's wife, give your brother's wife breathing space. Enough with all these you people's nonsense. All of a sudden, your family is one without sin. Whenever you want to pick your brother's wife or your son's wife and pieces and trash, your own is now the perfect home. Your daughters are now the perfect females in the world. Please, mothers, try to be a mother not only to your son, also to your daughter-in-laws. And then you, sister-in-law, be a sister to your sister-in-law. She's also your family. Don't treat her like trash. Don't make your sister-in-law or your daughter's-in-law's home a living hell, because that's their home. And for you wives, learn to understand that your husband's house is your home. Don't let anybody to tell you how to run your home. Don't let anybody, see, nobody should come and dictate. Your sister-in-law is even a visitor in your home. Sister-in-laws, as much as you are not being treated as a visitor in your brother's home, adore it, cherish it, respect that woman in that house, because you are a visitor in your brother's home. If you don't know it now. You are a visitor in your brother's home. So don't think you have the audacity to come there and dictate for the wife what food to cook, what to eat and what not to eat. Enough with all these people's nonsense. I hope if this message gets to especially those mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws that overdo some kind of things. Enough with it, please. Woman supporting woman always goes to the mud whenever your brother or your son is married. Enough. Why are you a mother if you cannot also be a mother to your son's wife? Why are you a sister? Why is the sister there in the in-law? Because you are meant to take that your brother's wife as your own sister, because she's already a family. Once your brother is married legally to a woman, automatically she becomes your family. She's your sister. She's your daughter as a mother-in-law. Enough with the ill maltreatment. Enough with the silent treatment. Enough with the torture, abuse, verbal abuse. Some of you mothers there, you really need to go back and learn. Some of you need to ask God for forgiveness with the way you treat your daughter-in-law. The same goes to the sister-in-laws. Enough with all this nonsense, please. Enough. You sister-in-law, where there's what they go. So if they allow you, you go fit marry your brother without a silly attitude. And then somebody decided to manage, to live. You know what it means? To let go of your family that you are used to, your siblings, your name, to become a part of a family that you were not brought up in. How they live is different. How you understand? And then you dare have the audacity to treat the person anyhow. I'm not saying sister-in-law should be disrespectful. As much as they respect you, know your place. Respect yourself. Yes, mother-in-laws, respect yourself. Sister-in-laws, respect yourself. Don't go to your brother's house and be dictating to the wife how to run her home, how to live her life, how to breathe. Enough. I beg. All right, guys, I beg. Mona no mind as I take come here, come the para, because you get some kind things where you go hear wives they go through. You just can't help it, but just get angry. Now just that anger carry me come here, so they rant. All right, see you guys next time. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and always leave me a comment. Share with me any story you want us to talk about, and it will be talked about anonymously.